It's Wednesday, October the 11th, and it's time for the 11th day of Halloween. Time for a hump day horror story. This one was really kind of fun and interesting. Anyone who's a fan of Wes Craven or the 1984 movie Nightmare on Elm Street might enjoy this one. In an interview that Wes Craven did for Vulture magazine on the 30th anniversary of Nightmare on Elm Street, he revealed the premise for the story. In 1981, the Los Angeles Times ran a series of articles covering the mysterious death of 26 men. One thing that these men had in common is that they were all refugees from Southeast Asia, and they all died in their sleep. Many men reported that they didn't want to go to sleep because they were afraid they were going to die in their nightmares. It is noteworthy that it was only the Asian men who experienced this. And they were all from Laos, Vietnam, or Cambodia. They all have technical jargon in their death reports like probable cardiac arrhythmia. But the event later is cited in medical journals as Oriental Nightmare Death Syndrome, in which a death occurs from the terror of a nightmare. They didn't experience anything as graphic as Freddy clawing his way out of their body. And technically, they were chalked up to natural causes. But you gotta wonder, why were they all from one area of the world? Later in medical journals, this event would be dubbed as Oriental Nightmare Death Syndrome. And it took about 104 people in all. Not simply just from the LA area. There was also a couple in St. Paul and Minneapolis. It was scattered. But it does make you wonder, why were they all from the same area? The Philippines, Laos, Vietnam. Is it a cultural thing? Was it a genetic thing? It was never really clarified. There's been a lot of speculation, but even to this day, no one knows what caused these deaths. Within the community, it is actually called Bangungut. I probably mispronounced that, but it's the Filipino word for nightmare. And it primarily affected men from the ages of 30 to 40. So not Johnny Depp. Brightest blessings, y'all. Stay safe.